Ah, well, hello there. Welcome back to our new Warhammer 2 campaign. So I'll get this small channel update that I was talking about at the beginning out of the way first. And it's simply that I'm going to be streaming and recording these videos at the same time, which might explain frame drops more than last time, if there are any. And,
feared by all.
also, it will allow me to go back and edit these videos afterwards, because I wasn't able to do that for the last several, which you guys may have noticed, because I had a bunch of my family in the background. They were playing some games in the living room and watching a basketball game. So, by adding in the ability to edit them, I can just make it a shorter and less boring experience for the viewer. And, that is about it for now. Last episode, we got attacked here at Eagle Gate by the zombie pirates who were trying to take over the entire west coast of the island and won. And now these guys that aren't friendly with us are bearing down on Reaver's Mark, and I really would rather have that not happen. We're gonna see.
Cruel and deadly.
Oh no, they've got a minus 172. They're probably about to invade me any second now. Well, I think I'm gonna lose Reaver's Mark. Or, yeah, Reaver's Mark. But we can't do anything about it. All the army's down here, so I suppose we'll end turn and see what happens. And hope that these guys are preoccupied enough in their war with Avalorn and the other guys around them to not really worry about me. I'm being a lot more... my voice keeps cracking. I'm being a lot more peaceful with most of the elven nations around me this time, but things are kind of falling apart. Yvres is down to one island city. Tiranoc is down to just Griffin Gate. Cathik is, at the moment, relatively okay, but they're about to be invaded. Krace is just sad and alone in Toracare. Avalorn's doing pretty well for themselves, but aside from me and them, like, we've lost almost the entire outer ring. Like, we've got where I am, this city, the island, and Cathik. We've lost probably 75 to 80% of the outer ring of the island. And in the game, basically, if we lose enough people doing magic to keep this vortex spinning around, the island basically sinks, because this is kind of Atlantis and it's kept afloat entirely by magic. And I'd rather not have literally everybody in my empire drown, so I kind of want to prevent that. What should we upgrade here? I'm going to get the farrier. Actually, does this provide any extra garrison? No. Crap. I was going to see if maybe we could build that in the Reaver's Mark to try and scare these guys away, but that's not going to work out. However, I am building a watchtower, so if they stay away for at least one more turn, the defenses here will be better. I decided to build one at Reaver's Mark because it's kind of a crossroads here. It's like between Avalorn, which I want to confederate with peacefully, but I'm not sure if they'll be down for that. And then the Phoenix, Unicorn, and Griffin gates all lead like right to it, so it's a central position, and I figured it would be a good idea to build a fortress there to prevent the enemy from invading it quite so easily. Aim for the head. Missile damage plus 25% for all armies. Ooh. Yeah, I've got an army made up I've got an army made up of like 65% missile units. So I'm gonna go use that advantage and try and take out Tor Sethe. Wow, these guys are really good. They're corrupting the stone with their dark magic. Even though it's living. Like, the corruption is living things, so how are you corrupting stone? That's the joke. So we need 4 building slots to build all these blue area buildings that allow the recruitment of magicians and better infantry. Also, if you notice that I haven't built any of these groves, it's because I don't really want to. The Untainted bonus is nice, but I barely use the Lions of Crace or the Great Eagles, because I really like the Lothern Sea Guard. They're cheaper, I believe, and they're also just much... They have bows and spears, and the good versions also have shields. So basically they can defend against missile troops a lot better and also fight back against them a lot better. And the Eagles die really quickly. I don't think that that building is worth a building slot in my capital. And Imperial is size 1 dealing with a rebellion. Flag spike. Okay. This does not look great. But I think I'm going to have to try and go for it anyways. Because I believe these armies can recruit while they're in siege. And my troops are just going to lose supply eventually if I don't go out here. So, this is part of the video, the loading screen, that I'll probably cut out from the version I upload that isn't the full stream. Unless it loads really quickly. It looks like this is not going to be a fun one. We're going to have to charge up a hill at them, and they've got artillery and cavalry. We have the same number of spearmen, which is good, but theirs have more ranks. Got a lot more archers, but theirs have armor and more ranks. This is going to be a little bit of a weird one. We're gonna have to push them. And at the same time, that's really not something that I want to do. Because they've got that shock cavalry. Basically, my advantage here is that I have more archers. Better long-range firepower, but they've got an artillery piece so they can shoot me from even further afield.
Spearmen! It will be done!
Huh. Apparently I came in from the sea. This is my city. Why would I be coming in from the sea? Why are they Hold up. This map doesn't make any sense. Because they're attacking my city and I sell it out to meet them. This is my city back here and they're in front of me. Why were my troops not inside the walls?
For duty.
Wow. Okay.
Spearmen.
Okay, game. Just push up.
We go. It shall be done.
Archers push up to here.
For Assyrian.
So that you can get in right. Oh. Oof. Oof. That's gonna. Their archers are in range. Alright. Spearmen. Engage these guys. You spearmen. Engage here. You guys engage here. And you go after the general.
Archers! For Assyrian! Ancestors!
You focus on the shot cab back there,
It will be done. We will obey.
because those are one of their two really large
As you say.
advantages over me,
Ancestors!
and I wanted to get them. Looks like my arrows are being relatively successful here, shooting into the side of these guys. That's good. Their shock cavalry is not faring well. That's also good for me.
Our cause has failed!
For duty!
Alright. You
For our ancestors!
fire at their archers now.
To the fray! Lakoi!
And get back into a position.
March! Acknowledged! Archers! Warrior!
Shoot them. These guys are fleeing, so you should also focus on their archers. My unit of spearmen here is not doing well against the enemy prince. Okay, enemy archers are fleeing. You guys move up and try and target the Eagle Claw.
Archers!
You. One of you is gonna try and go into melee combat and help out fight the general.
Archers!
And you're gonna try and move around the side and target
For
them.
Ulthwa! Swiftly! Setting forth! It will be done! Archers!
It will be done!
Warrior!
I told you to target the frickin' Eagle Claw. Oh, they're in skirmish mode.
Defend order!
As you
It means
say,
they won't get close to enemy troops.
setting forth!
One of you focus fire on these guys, because they're coming back now. Because you were in skirmish mode, and I forgot to take that off. Alright, now you focus on the Eagle Claw.
Acknowledged!
Get off of skirmish mode, get over the hill.
Quickly now!
Okay, the Reavers are broken,
Archers!
so now you also focus on the Bolt Thrower. I love the little, like, smoke and sparks that fly off these things when they get hit with arrows. Somebody shot an arrow into the O. Sorry, bud. There's an arrow stuck inside. Oh. It unrendered. This guy just got shot in the leg twice.
Eternal Defender!
Understood! As
Target
you
the back
say.
of these spearmen. Why are you running into combat?
Archers!
Get... No. What? Why?
We away!
Go... Why? What are
We
you...
advance!
What are you doing?
Sail!
Shoot them. Okay, we broke them by firing like a single arrow. That's nice. Actually,
Setting forth!
let's go up to here and just take out these archers, because they're just like messing with the troops from the back, and I don't want that to happen. These guys are running away. Actually, not running away, they're just running to the last functioning artillery they have, because they broke the other three pieces with just an excess of arrows. If you keep shooting into the arrow bay, you're just going to give them more ammunition. Enemy archers are broken. Now shoot into the back of these guys.
For duty!
Right.
Our cause is failing!
Alright. These spearmen are breaking. That's good.
Orders received. Arthur!
You spearmen come back and then stab these guys in the rear.
For the Ever Queen!
You guys Yeah, no, don't do that. Actually, just get in melee mode. You're already stuck in there.
Spearmen.
Okay, charge into their backs. How are you guys not broken yet? Come on.
All hope is lost.
There we go. And, what I mean by that is, in case it wasn't clear, basically, when these guys retreat, they'll either have a flag or a skull symbol over their head. Like, these guys have just the flag, and these guys have the skull. If it's a skull symbol, they're broken. They can't return to the fight. They're too demoralized. These guys could come back later. Actually, these guys are shattered, and these guys are running. See? Like, these guys had the white flag, they were running away, and now they're coming back. And basically, I want to get them to have that skull symbol, because it means they can't get back into the fight later. If you saw those spearmen, that tiny unit that kept coming back out of the woods here and trying to get back into this fight, that was a unit that kept getting the flag without the skull, so they could keep coming back.
For duty.
I don't want that to happen.
Moving out.
Alright.
Swiftly. Advance. Move.
Order comes!
Assyrian
Get on the hills back here, and then charge into the rear of these guys, and we'll have them encircled. You are one tough guy.
Kill them.
Spearmen!
Archers, you can get out of melee mode and just shoot them,
Orders received!
and then the spearmen can come back. Yeah, nice.
Spearmen. It shall be
Pull
done.
off. Archers, here, get out of
For
melee.
duty.
Fire on
To
these.
battle.
You try and take out the prince.
For all flag!
You also try and take out the prince.
Loyal!
Spearmen,
Vassal,
break
forward.
off so you don't get shot by your own missile
Setting
troops.
forth. We away!
We are overcome.
Acknowledged! For order!
Uncoward. Your revolution has failed. Tyrion will defend Ulthuan against the darkness. If you turn to it, you will be shown no mercy. In all seriousness, though, these rebels might come back. I'm not sure. If you inflict a certain amount of casualties on an enemy, their army just disappears. Not a certain number, but a certain percentage. And I'm wondering if I did enough damage to these guys to make them completely rout. Ooh. That noble got 135 kills. But the unit of archers that I kept sending around people's flanks and stuff got 188, so that's pretty good. Valor here has done well. Why does one of these units have so much... Look, in both of these menus, one of the spearman units has just so far fewer kills than the rest of them. Like, mine has 2 and they have 5. What happened? From the looks of these 2 units, they think they'd met up. You think they met up on the battlefield and they were just like, I really don't feel like fighting right now. You want to have a drink of tea? Yeah. And then right near the end, when the general comes up, they're like, oh crap, we were supposed to be fighting, right? And then just started stabbing each other and everybody ran away. The casualty number there is so... weird. Alright, can we go back into the actual game yet so that I can provide some actually interesting commentary? Because I'm running out of things to talk about here. Nope, okay, you're just going to continue making me sit here. That's cool too. Maybe I should talk about how when you go into the game and first see a battle, when you get like... Okay, let me rephrase this. When you go into a battle, and there's that bar that shows you in the screen before you actually load onto the battle map, it's actually shifted slightly in the enemy's favor. Because there's this thing that... Well, basically, in Total War Warhammer 1, people complained that it was too easy to auto-resolve your way through enemy land. Basically, there's that button that I showed off in one of the earlier episodes here, where you can choose either the swords to fight a battle or the computer with a swirly reverse from Uno looking symbol in the middle of it that's just auto-resolve.
The Asur have conquered
and
subjugated them.
I've lost my words. I was trying to say something.
The people arrested.
Oh yeah, basically, if you click that, you're going to take more casualties by design than you might if you fought the battle yourself. And in fact, the enemy will actually get a slight bonus to fighting you, because it makes it more difficult for you to just build a ton of armies and auto-resolve every battle without going into the campaign map mode and actually fighting some. Josepharillus Daltarian? Okay. So.
I am Tyrion,
Oh yeah,
champion of
I
the
was
Evergreen.
wrong about Tyrannoch, by the way. I noticed this last video. Or actually, I think in the period in between this stream and the last, Tyrannoch has those random islands you can see in the map right there in blue. Apparently they have a colony over in Nagarond. So they're relegated to this lone gate that they can't recruit an army from, and a small settlement that's not even a major capital, so they barely have enough to build.
Gladly.
Oh, apparently they already had an army here. I wonder if they're going to come back and try and help me get these frickin' vampire pirates off the island.
Attack!
I'm gonna auto-resolve that. I don't want to fight it.
The gods
Torsathai. Alright. We've secured Calidor.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Let's repair Torsathai and destroy the extra militia camp. And then we have enough money to do some things. I'm going to upgrade the walls at Reader's Mark. And then let's see if we have enough money to do anything down in Lothern.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Can we build any of these? We can build the Shrine of Assyrian, which is we need for one of our quests, and also gives us Untainted. Oh yeah, and the Untainted thing, I haven't explained that, have I? Basically, there's corruption in this game that you can get from Chaos, Vampires, and Skaven. Chaos are... Well, I talked about earlier on how there's these islands up here with these crappy little settlements on them, and they like to come raid us. Those guys are chaos tribes. Their terrain is chaotic. And basically chaos is a bunch of dark magic created when some supposed gates all the way up here past this unpassable fog of war blew up, and then let a bunch of evil magic energy into the world. Vampires are, well, I think it's self-explanatory. They're
order.
evil magicians that like to bring other people back to life, and Skaven are rat people who are obsessed with finding green glowy rocks from space that poison everything but them, and then putting them everywhere. Oh, are you kidding me? They're already sieging Angerial. I thought I killed them. Defensive Alliance. But I already have a military one with Yvres. Did I ever ally Safri, though? It doesn't say. Apparently I never actually allied Safri. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I want to see if I can start confederating with some more guys around me. To get more land and power, and reclaim Ulthuan for the elves. Oh, goody, another rebellion.
Our defenses
Go away, rebels.
It must be done.
Alright. Etane is safely back under control. And you, sir, are camping in a river of lava.
Certainly not.
Not really sure that's the best idea for you. Then you do you, and I'll build a barley field while you light yourselves on fire. Let's get some more spearmen to round out this army, and upgrade Tor Elir. And check the diplomacy menu.
How can I assist you?
You are about to be taken out completely, aren't you?
Our great king welcomes you.
You might join the Confederation, but the thing is, right now I don't really want you to. I think I'm better off leaving you alone to fight this battle so that I don't have to get involved in multiple fronts right now.
Give the word.
Safari is not willing to confederate. Is Avalorn still getting friendlier with me? Avalorn is still getting friendlier with me. They don't like that I have treaties with
Loyal
Safari.
servant.
I'm not going to break them yet,
Speak.
because Safari
Behold
is
the majesty
still
of the Phoenix Court. Now to business.
still friendly to me. I'm not going to take them out unless they don't give me a choice. If Ilariel does that on her own, I won't take her out.
Servant of light.
I want to do this as peacefully as I can. What's the garrison look like here now? 13. This army is 16. That's still not a fun one. I think it's time to go to the next turn. Just a Ferris Daltarian re-embedded into the same army. Are we sure we didn't go back a few turns? Weren't they marching up to this gate like this with Joseph Arius Adultarian like a couple turns ago? Am I crazy? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna go to peace with you. Ulthuan is for the elves. We control the giant blue hurricane, and this entire place is gonna sink if you take it over. So quite honestly, I'm not sure why you're trying to take this place over, because you're just all gonna die as soon as you finish this off, even if you succeed. I can do the ritual of prophecy, but first, let's march to White Peak. Can't make it this turn. That's annoying.
For my queen! We are ill at ease.
Alright. Is there anything I want to build here? I want to upgrade the brine pits, because it gives me more resources. Oh, is the glittering tower here yet? I built it. Aww. Last time I got a really fancy lighthouse. I wanted to see that. This thing, the glittering tower lighthouse. Makes me sad. The glittering tower has almost as strong a garrison as my actual capital, because the lighthouse gives it a better garrison, and I built walls here. Yeah, I don't have enough money for this stuff right now. So, Vortex Ritual. The Arc Span. Well, the vampirates don't care if I do rituals. There's gonna be a Chaos army that comes in somewhere. But I built the strong garrison at Reavers. Tor Elir has walls and a pretty strong garrison. And then they'll have to take on the Arcspan, and by that time I'll probably have Tyrion back up there. So, I'm gonna risk it.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull.
You done talking, blind guy with a raven?
Be wary,
Nope.
though, for while the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world.
Actually, that might
Ready your
help,
defenses,
depending
for
on what they
will
do.
doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
If those Chaos guys go and screw with the vampire pirates on their way down to me, that might be really helpful. But they aren't coming from the direction I expected, which is worrying.
The people are restive.
Do I want to build the Magician recruitment or the War Machine recruitment building? I'm going to build the Archive for the mages. And I'm going to cancel that move for your next turn, because fun fact about this game, if you leave a unit to do a move on their next turn, like if I tell them to attack here, then I won't get a notification to move this army next turn, and they'll do it after the turn is over.
Forward.
Which I don't like. I don't really have a good reason, I just don't like it.
The Assa rise against you.
And this rebellion's getting to a point where I'm not going to be able to stop it. But I can't get my army back down here in time anyways, so I guess we're just gonna have problems in the south for now. Alaria, are you gonna stop marching through the woods between this gate and your city? Or are you actually going to attack it, or just stay and defend your own? Like, can you make a decision? Are you capable of doing that? Huh.
Assyrian smiles upon me.
Valzanville is besieged. The Shrine of the Syrian is built, and Sunfang. Conspiracy is traced to Safari. where the prince's lies have spread to the lore masters. While Tyrion simply tries to hunt down and face his accusers, he finds an aggressive battle line in the lee of the White Tower, for the mages of Hoeth have ever been Teclis's people. The princes would have that Tyrion's recent actions prove that he is not the honorable defender of Ulthuan, but a Druchii sympathizer, a weakness of his lineage. Battle is inevitable. Reward, Sunfang. Public order, and a lot of good things. Well, I might do that after I take out this city.
Her servant. To victory!
Maybe. Will Bootsnatcher. You've got 3 bloated corpses, and I don't like that. I think we're going to leave this be for now, and if they sally out to attack us, then we'll fight the battle. Now let's check the anvil.
We're under siege.
This is not great. That's... I don't think that's one that I can win. Or rather, win by attacking out. Oh hey, I guess Aloria heard me. She actually finally attacked the place. I like the bird ambience in the background. It's pretty. And I'm not talking about the random eagle flying at 9 million miles per hour around the peak of that mountain.
The great vortex is under attack, my lord. The winds of magic shriek
Ooh,
and eddy about it
the
in
lizard
strange
men.
formations, for a mighty ritual is underway in some distant land. The power of the ritual pulls and distorts the vortex, yet there remains a chance to intervene. Find the whereabouts of those that channel the ritual and attack before its completion, my lord.
Oh god.
Control of
We've
the
got
vortex
3
must
rituals
not
going
fall
on at the
into
same
enemy
time.
hands.
The sky is filled with magic shoelaces. I don't need more influence right now, so I'm going to take the happy populace. Because I'm having a lot of rebellion problems.
Vol, lend
fact-
us your strength.
I might just... I should probably
There
just
is
build a
glory
public
to
order
be
building
won.
here next.
Attack! Sunfang hungers!
I'm gonna have to fight that battle. First we'll run through the rest of the turn. Trade advancements. Because I've got a few techs unlocked in that tree now. And we'll build the public order building here, because we're having rebellion problems pretty much everywhere but Lothern. And Illyrian.
Oriah! Attack!
Alright,
There is glory
let's
to
fight
be
this
won.
one. I can't afford to sit and wait here for the siege, because I've got the Chaos guys coming from the north. Or rather northeast, but the point remains. I've never seen this battle map before. Advanced controls. Come on. Load. Can we load in? I don't want to read your entire unit roster, man. Please. Will, can you take it easy on me? Please. No? Okay. Alright. Well,
Spearmen!
front line of spearmen
Loyal!
with Sea Guard.
For duty!
Orders received.
Spearmen!
On both flanks
Lothern Seaguard!
and one in the middle.
Acknowledged! Orders received!
And then we'll have
Lothern
the
Seaguard.
unshielded Sea Guard behind with the bolt thrower here,
Claw!
the Phoenix and Tyrion
Sunflag
here,
lusts for battle!
and then
Illyrian archers.
the Illyrian Reavers
Acknowledged.
up in the enemy's face. Or we're gonna micro them,
Illyrian
because I
archers.
really like these. Oh crap, I forgot we're fighting the frickin' zombie pirates. These guys are gonna die. These guys are gonna die in a quick second.
We will obey.
Pull back, pull back. Oh god. And there's bloated corpses. That's fun. Hey, can you go take that thing out before it blows everyone up? Okay, thanks.
Eagle Claw!
Okay, Eagle Claw, can you target any of the bloated corpses? You can target this one. Do that.
Illyrian archers.
Ooh, your deck droppers aren't looking so good.
Moving out.
Get behind the hilltop, guys, before you break, please. No, these guys are probably gonna break.
Have courage! For Lothern! We go! For order!
Crap, I forgot they've got mortars. Gonna send in my Phoenix to try and take those out.
Acknowledged. Serve the king.
Lothern Seaguard!
Ancestors, stand with us this day.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna need to move another Sea Guard unit up into the middle because these guys are getting destroyed by the mortars. Come on, Phoenix. Get out of there, get out of there.
Lothern Sea Guard. Illyrian
Can't believe
archers.
y'all haven't broken yet.
Warrior! Without fail. As you say. Following orders.
Let's see if we can get this guy to detonate. Nice.
Pull back!
Those Reavers are borked, but so are the corpse. So are the... I don't English, okay? I mean, I do English. But apparently I don't English well. Where's the third one?
For duty! For order! For the king!
For duty, for order, for the king.
For duty! Spearmen! Kill them! We will obey! For the king! It shall be done! Eager for battle! Alariel! Lothern Sea Guard! Eurifar!
Acknowledged!
Without fail! Onward! Lothern Sea Guard! Kill them!
I want to get these mortars out of here.
Orders received! Yes! Heir of Anarian! Lothern Sea Guard!
Orders received! Battle call!
Frickin' bombers.
Lothern Sea Guard!
Understood! For the Ever Queen! Heir of Anarian!
I don't...
Eagle Claw!
I'm not dealing with these guys very well.
Lothern Sea Guard! It shall be done!
Shoot them on the side, please. Quick.
Defender of Ulthuan!
Get Tyrion to the leader.
Heir of Anarian!
That's not gonna work out.
Onwards to victory! With me! Glory awaits! Sinath! Shield of the Everqueen! Annihilate them! Eagle Eagle Claw! Heir of Anarian! Sinner! Onward! Striking forth! With me! Onwards to victory! Acknowledged!
There's a support specialist over there.
Pull back!
Let's make that not happen.
Heir of Anarian! No mercy! Loyal! Sinner! Eagle Claw! Ancestors! Eager for battle! With me! It shall be done! To the fray! Spearman!
We will obey! Sinner!
For Old One! All is chaos!
I think it's apparent that I don't know how to fight these guys.
Ancestors! Alariel! Draw back! Lothern Seaguard!
Syrian willing!
Literally, my only good strategy for beating these guys is killing the Lord, so I'm just going to focus literally everything on them.
Draw back!
We are hard pressed! Draw back!
Our resolve is failing!
Spearmen! Following orders!
Orders received!
Lothern Seaguard!
It shall be done! As you say!
Pull back! There is no hope!
Lothern Seaguard!
Spearmen!
Death to all!
Kill them! Advance! Lothern Seaguard! For Oakland! We are the Queen!
Come on. I need him to go down. Actually, we're at the point where we might just win without it.
For duty!
But it looks like we won't need to. We finally got him. That was not a fun one. But yeah, game, I think I do deserve to call it a victory. Casualty count. Aye, aye, aye. That's a painful one. 336 kills with that mortar. You see, this is one of the moments where you can tell that I really don't know what I'm doing here. Well, Mr. Boot Snatcher is not going to be snatching any more boots. We'll say that. And apparently, nor am I ever going to be playing this game again. Because, yeah, there we go. I finally have to install the game, and then it'll let me play.
The city is crumbling.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
I'm very surprised I didn't lose any of those units. These guys are hot on my tail. They started these rituals a turn after I did.
We are the guardians of order.
Looks like Avalorn's gonna be the other big bad here.
The armies of the world march upon the ritual site, my lord, for there is still time to prevent its fulfillment. If you cannot intervene in time, however, there may be the opportunity to hire more local forces to strike on your behalf.
Alright. So,
Most astute.
let's check out
Alariel,
Avalorn.
what matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen? I'm listening.
I guess it's probably about time then for us to say goodbye to Safari, because they're not going to be around much longer. Where do you think things are going? What is this? Luckily, the horses have been saved from vampiric corruption. I think that will be where we leave it for now. Au revoir, friendos.